Hello, welcome to this tutorial on how to hack and play as Grox and Exor in the arcade version of Midway's War Gods. As always with these, please do go back and watch the very first video that I made on boss hacking. If you do, it will help you to understand a little more of what we're doing here. It's not absolutely necessary. As long as you follow everything I'm doing here, you'll still be able to get the exact same result, but I think it just helps with your understanding and helps you do any other hacking you may want to do yourself as well. As with all of these, there are two core components you need. You need to have the game open itself, and you need to have a hacking program open, such as ArtMoney or Cheat Engine. Also, you need to make sure that you select the process itself, which in this case is MAME with War Gods currently playing. In this case, you are also going to need a list of character values, because the character values for hacking this game aren't very easy to discern. I actually had to get these from a website called gamehacking.org, which I've used a number of times to find character values for things which I haven't been able to find before. It's really helpful, actually. And if there is a game where you haven't been able to find them before, I used it also for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and a few other games, then it can really help you out in this regard. Of course, that'll only appeal to some of you who are looking to sort of go beyond this, maybe use it as a basis for other hacking. Some of you just want to know how to play as a certain character in a certain game, so I might as well get on with that. Right, let's pick Voodoo. I just said buttons for this game because I haven't actually played it yet. Right, let's actually select Voodoo this time. Go into the game itself. This is not one where you can hack on the character selection screen, at least not in my experience of it. So it is one where you'll have to go into the game itself to hack. So now we've got Voodoo up, and Voodoo is associated with character value 2. That means you start the initial search process. Make sure it's set type custom, so it's searching every value, not just related to the game itself. And then put in 2 and search for that. Now what I also did before was I saved a save state. I recommend this. You can just reset the game using F3 on MAME UI if you want to, but I'd recommend doing a save state because it's just a bit quicker. It allows you to go back to the character selection menu much quicker as a result. So let's go for Kabuki Jo. Then filter, you search the first time and filter every subsequent time. So this time I'll filter for the value 4. Let me do that a few more times, see if it can narrow it down a bit more, which it can't. And then reload that save state and go back to the character selection screen. Go for Anubis this time. And then Anubis is character value 7, so we filter for 7. And do that again. Let's try one more, see if that gets the character values. Let's go for Pagan. Right, and Pagan is character value 3, so we filter for 3. Great, that's good. So pause, then go back to there. Pause again. Now we have what should be the character values. So Grox should be 10 and Exor should be 11. So put in 11 and make sure to freeze all the values as well. That just forces the game to load it. Go back in, select character. Okay. That's odd. Right, not too sure what's happened there. Let's go back. Maybe try that again. Sometimes if you take too great a leap in terms of values, you won't quite find the character value. I usually find it's better to do it incrementally instead. And let's search on the character selection screen as well this time. I thought you couldn't do it, but maybe you can do. Pagan. Then to Kabuki Jo, put in 4. Okay. Ah, yeah, there we go. Right, yeah, that's Exor. Can't remember any of his moves, of course. But I've already done a video on him, which I did a fair number of years back by this point. To show you that again, I will put in character value 10, which is for Crox. And yeah, that means you can play as Crox. Nice. Yep, simple as that. I did think that it was actually in the game itself. That is one of the only instances I can think of where you have to hack on the character selection screen instead of in-game itself. That somewhat implies that there's like a different set of values in the game itself, but that doesn't really matter because these ones work here anyway. So that's it. Hacking as Grox, or hacking to play as Grox and Exor is really simple, just as simple as you saw there. And yeah, that's basically all there is to it. All you need to know is the values, and you can hack them quite easily. That was the only difficulty I had in finding them in the first place, was because trying to discern those values really wasn't very easy. And there's also the fact that they don't work in the game itself, which is like the opposite of nearly every other game that I've hacked. But that's life. Different games have different coding, especially the Western ones have some very weird and strange coding such as this. Hope this helped out everyone, and yeah, as always, thank you for watching.